those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
No, touch. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Nope.
First down, around the Barkley. They try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offensive line fast.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
shotgun snap for Hurts. It's his running back. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
On 4th down, Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pulled in by George Kittle. And they bring him down around the 34. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get set. 21. 18. Watch out.
Trying an inside give now to McCaffrey. Good little look there. Looks like about 6. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. They'll run here, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Running left. This is Barkley. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Dose of the hurry up here.
At the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
And he's got a free play here. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty.
180, 180.
Running it after the penalty. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He's 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Silver, set.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Great.
On 1st down, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Connecting on the slant. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. They go 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in a second after coming into the lead. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer is nobody.
Again, here's Hurts. And this is caught, and that big three works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, love this, a little one-upping by scoring on a 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, good the rest of the way.
Isaac Gorindo to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Wow, first guy he met no gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yeah, you. Start.
They stick with McCaffrey. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was brought down
Looking quickly here.
Smith. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Purdy vacates quickly left side. Will get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the lane coming up in just a moment. Again, left side to McCaffrey. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Get set, get set. 18.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The 16-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Stop.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down throwing for Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Great.
He's back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Fred Warner. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
One last play before the break.
Get set. Watch out. Yellow.
Throwing here just before halftime. This is a heater going deep. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. They'll run here following the penalty. And that's good for a gain of 5. It'll be Dean in on the tackle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain
Get
of
22 out of that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down now, ball at the 33. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
Now we get to that good old-fashioned situational football. In my eyes, Kate, all over this defense. How can you now respond after giving up such a long run?
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Offense up to the line fast.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal. At the Eagles' 5-yard line.
Again, here's McCaffrey. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Outside.
3rd and goal, McCaffrey. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6, I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game. Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Shipley now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, 73.
Hurts now from the gun. He's on a quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. That's on 1st down. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he has it neatly in midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Great, set.
Hurts throwing again. Rushed out of the pocket. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. And it's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
No touch that. Anyway, that.
They'll go. Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Hurts yet again. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Hey!
Here's Hurts. Short pass caught on his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
San Francisco calls its second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Second and 6 coming up here. They send the tight end in motion.
180, 180.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
No toss it. No.
No throw, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the red zone now. It's a screen to Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
King, Phil King. Phil King.
On the play.
Motion man right is Smith.
At the 13-yard line.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and
Hurts
goal.
now on 3rd and goal. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The window to return it. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will take this all the way up near midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Box.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get set. Here we go. 18. Watch out.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Working quickly here.
The tackle by Morrow. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. 49ers clinging to a 1-point lead. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Buying some time left. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. First down from the 42.
13 yards.
Get set. Get set.
First down, 49ers.
18. Watch out.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. Giving him about 3 on that first down carry.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Yellow.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He will have the first down there for the 49ers. That should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
That's another 49er first down. A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And you come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more. They may know it.
Brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
21. Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Here we go.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Outside. 53.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment.